So I think Peen is a far more patient Cloud than Mate. Mate's way more gung-ho. So I think it's going to really boil down to how well Peen's patience can punish Mate for...
his aggression.
Yeah. If not, I think Mate's going to run away with this like crazy.
Right. I'm also really excited. Both of them, in my opinion, have terrible limit usage, so I'm excited to see that too.
Man just said they both had terrible limit usage.
Yep. I mean, don't get me wrong, I also have terrible limit usage, so I'm pretty good at, like, noticing.
I mean, did you miss with it? Oh, you got terrible limit usage. Whew! Going for that early.
Oh, that was really cool. He even baited going back to the stage with it. That was really neat. So.
Oh my God!
You know, did they not patch that to where it does like less shield damage or something?
I think this is left knockback overall.
Sure, they're good.
But for sure, I like Peen's attempt there. Just Mate kept his shield up, stayed patient. He's like, all right, here's my punish.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you've got to give it a shot. Like, even if it's that close, like, you have the opportunity to take the time for risks.
Right.
But you know, with Mate already at this advantage, it's not too big.
Nice.
That was a really good recovery. You know, I might have been wrong. I actually. Okay, that was.
Yeah, Mate's just like running around.
And
Peen can't really like stop him right now.
Yeah, and you're kind of talking about what you were mentioning earlier. Like, Peen is not playing very patiently. I think he's feeling like forced to, like, kind
Maybe, and that can happen in Dittos. It's like a mentality thing.
How so? Just like
like you see your opponent doing something crazy, and you're just like, oh, I gotta kind of do that too to look good. Especially if it looks good and it looks like they're playing well, you're gonna try to copy it.
Right.
Be like, oh, that's how I'm supposed to be playing my character.
And I've also got to say too, I think Mate's recoveries have like, it's not that they've looked better, but he's definitely like mixed up his option. Like you've seen every time that Peen's recovered, like Mate's kind of like had a way to kind of hit him, whereas Mate's mixing it up to where Peen can't actually attack him.
Right.
He's like changing the way he recovers it.
Oh my goodness, I'm so scared. That'd have been a really cool combo if he'd like neutral bead though.
Yeah, I was waiting for it.
These
Also,
yummy up airs.
I totally hate characters with dash attack kills, especially Cloud, who doesn't even need it.
I mean, he was at 180.
No, sure. But, oh, okay.
The young damage.
I really like when Clouds use their limit like as an attack option instead of using it to recover.
Yeah. Because I mean, it's like it helps him get back, like you just said, and it tacks on a little bit of damage.
Like you might as well add that threat level anyway, make it easier to get back to the stage. You know what?
He's a little shinier right now. He's a shiny Cloud. Never mind.
Oh, that was actually really weird. Like Mate just kind of ran off and just used his limit anyway.
Well, he was looking for the ledge trump. That had to be a misplaced ledge trump.
Sure. And Peen's done a really good job of bringing this game back. And you also saw that like he was waiting for Mate to do the high recovery, so he was like, you know, I'll stop.
Mate's like, no, I'm good, fam. Yeah, you jumped up there a little too early.
It's just a prank.
Nice, good punish.
Oh, I didn't think that was gonna kill him.
Hey Emma, make sure they know it's best of 5.
So
I think this is gonna run down to game 5, last hit, last talk every game.
It might. I'm not sure. Like, so that game started off with Mate having a pretty commanding lead, and I was honestly expecting it to kind of end that way. However, Peen started bringing it back.
And I think Peen's shown a little bit more. Well, I was gonna say he's shown a little bit more adaptability, but then I thought back to how good Mate's mixing up his recoveries.
Yeah. So I don't really think it was a matter of adapting. I think it was just a matter of like Mate's being a lot like trickier with the way these like recovering.
Fair enough.
And unless Peen starts matching that, I think that's gonna start leading Mate to have a higher like damage output.
Yeah. So I think for Town and City, I know Peen loves this stage.
Yeah. So
he's personally told me I love this stage.
So which character is this better for?
Definitely Turtleneck Cloud because less wind resistance, jumping around all that much.
Oh, that makes sense.
Right?
Yeah. I'll allow it.
Plus, his sword has less bolts on it, so it's not as heavy.
Alright, so which one has the more weird, like, messed up outfit?
Oh my gosh, definitely Trenchcoat Cloud. We were talking about this the other day. He's got the shorter glove. He's got half of a trench coat. One of his belts is bigger than the other one.
I always like having DeviantArt characters in my Smash games.
Right. And the backpack with the 6 sword holsters, none of which will hold the sword.
None hold swords, they're just empty.
Right, I guess the Buster Sword can do like this snake thing when he does it away.
Yeah. So this is really weird because it feels like they're doing the same thing, right? Like obviously it's a Ditto, they have this.
Right, but it's like a
like,
huge percent differential right now.
Like I think, and it's not even that like Mate's getting combos off. It's just more along the lines of like he's connecting more.
Whew, man, looking hard for a roll read right there. I think Peen's going to get like a really nice edge guard at some point
I
with that.
actually thought he was about to get a kill right there.
Right, because he's far braver than Mate is off stage, but
I mean, that's,
it hasn't paid off yet.
actually,
It hasn't paid
true.
off yet.
Like, it's definitely seemed more like Mate's definitely like more focused on recovering, whereas Peen's like wanting to be aggressive. It's just
Right.
it's not paying off because he's
Right, it just hasn't paid off yet. Yet.
Yeah, yeah. You've got potentially 5 games to play through. Like, it'll work eventually.
Peen's like, I want to be shiny too.
Yeah, now we can both be Blue 5.
We're so pretty.
They're doubles partners. And they have been betrayed.
Right? Man burned both limits, literally.
Yep.
It's OP. Cloud using 2 limits.
So I also thought in this matchup we'd see a lot more like auto-canceled back airs.
Maybe that's bad in the Cloud matchup.
It's weird, right?
It's more like they're just trying to be up in each other's faces right now.
Yeah,
it's interesting.
I'm seeing like a ton more neutral airs than I thought I would.
And up airs, just random falling up airs.
Oh, well, up airs are to be expected. Like, what beats up airs? Like, nothing. And then once again, like, there's like a 40% difference, but it's so close.
Who's got that young finishing touch tech, though?
Oh, the soft to the down air? Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah.
I don't think that.
Oh, I didn't auto-cancel it. That could have been it. Oh, that's nice!
Are we gonna get that game 5 you were talking about?
Definitely. Absolutely.
Yo, that was super good. So, like, I think Peen's really adapted his spacing, like, the later half of that game. It seems like he's doing a lot better, like, the second stock on both sets.
This all would have been like...
Yeah. No, but, like, the second stock of both games now, like, he's definitely outperformed his first stock. It seems like it's... I don't know, maybe he gets a bit safer, like, after his first stock
Maybe.
goes away?
Yo, opting back for that young talent, or Smashville, though.
I'm kind of surprised we're not seeing Battlefield picks. Like, I feel like that's,
Maybe they just both hate it.
That's
Can't
fair.
space there.
I mean, I particularly don't like it.
Right, and it's
so I can
like-
see it.
It just depends on what kind of Cloud you are. Because it definitely messes up the ones who like the down air more, but it helps his up air. So, I don't know. But, like, he doesn't really like the big blast zones either, though. You know, Cloud's mostly going to be killing off the top.
Yeah, get him with the up air. Well, I mean, like, you know, side Bs are nice. But
Oh my
finally,
god!
he's dead. So what's really funny about that is if you actually up B the moment you let go, you can reach the ledge. However, it's just as easy to punish.
That's crazy, though. I've never seen that.
Oh yeah, dude, it's been a thing for a while. I'm actually kind of surprised Mate knew about it because something tells me Peen didn't. But yeah, if you up B the moment at your like apex of being let go, you can make back the ledge. Just sucks to catch.
It's funny. It's like a shout out to Brawl almost. If you grabbed Snake while he was doing his up B, he couldn't use it again.
That's brutal.
Right? But he could blow himself up with C4 and get back anyway. So.
Sure. I mean, that's still damage. Man, I bet Peen's even more nervous about landing now.
Right? It's like, oh my god. Okay, we'll put on stage. May just run away with this one. Peen throwing out that panic side B.
Yeah, this is definitely the furthest back he's been so far, and that's gonna be
Ooh,
good. That was
fancy.
Good. Yeah, that's cute.
Oh, Peen's like, come on, do your back air on me.
They're both reading, man.
Right.
That's so risky, like when you totally jump to the realm of like, what is the possible thing that's gonna happen?
Right.
Especially with a character.
I mean,
like
Mate's
Cloud,
got the room to play with that, though.
I
Peen
mean, just
doesn't.
because you have the
Like,
the stock.
yeah,
to
the
throw
stock
away if
lead.
you need it.
Exactly. He can make some plays.
Where Peen has to be.
That's
so
it.
safe.
Oh.
It's also rough too. Like you're saying, like neither of them are really wanting to throw out down airs just because it's like up air beats it.
Right. Sort of.
Sort of. Sometimes the up air has to actually come out first, you know. But other than that,
Ooh, nice down tilt. They both just want to get their limit. Ooh.
I think he got limit too.
The young
I think.
2-stock. Mate just went in that set.
He's like, oh, you took a game? Like, that's cute, dude. Watch me take 2 stocks.
So he's just like, so you're adapting to my aggression? All right, so I'm going to upgrade that aggression tenfold
Yeah.
and try to sweep you real quick before you can do something about it.
From, like, Labrador to Pitbull.
But where's that young Rottweiler?
That's Peen's next evolution.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I can't see him being that aggressive. So I can see him, like, getting more defensive and more read-based, like, you know, like the big shaggy dog.
Oh, yeah.
What
I
is
know
it
that.
called?
Yeah, the breed Big Shaggy Dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
My
They got,
mom-
like, the hair all up in their faces and everything.
Yeah, my mom knows him.
It's like the pit bull going for the bite, but he just keeps getting a mouthful of hair.
That's fair.
So now we're going to get to see who's got the better platform play. And as Cruel was pointing out earlier, Mate has really good platform pressure.
I don't feel like Peen's platform pressure is great, but I feel like his knowledge of like how to camp limit is pretty good.
Fair enough.
The problem is, Cloud's pretty good at stopping Cloud from camping limit.
Oh my gosh.
When you both auto-cancel your backers. Dude, Peen has had insane shield pressure happening to him the entire set so far. Like, this man started the game with like half a shield. It's just so nerve-wracking, like,
right?
This Mate's just standing there threateningly, you know?
Shout out to SpongeBob.
Yeah, he's just standing there.
There's a reason Cloud's in that. Nice.
It's like, because it's not even because he's charging limit, it's just like he's on the ledge and like Mate's just ready to fuck your shit up, dude.
Nice. Peen's advantage state there was absolutely insane. He just led him along by a rope the entire time.
So I think Peen's platform pressure might be better.
Huh?
I think Peen's platform pressure might be better.
So it seems. He's like, come on, you gonna land? Nah. And he's still got this limit on deck. I'm scared.
Dude, it's insane seeing a game go from like both the first 2 games are close, the 3rd game's a stomp, and then the 4th game's turning into a stomp.
Right, from the other player.
It's like, I thought you guys were even. Like, what is this?
He got the shaggy dog for him. Aw, nice.
Ooh, I thought that was gonna kill us. Good.
That was smart.
I really, really like that recovery.
Right. It's like, it's a 50-50.
Yeah, but that was like the first time he's done that kind of recovery. He's always recovered low.
Oh, no, not this time.
Dude, he fished toward earlier. We
Right.
were like, what are you doing? I didn't realize he was going to catch.
Fool me once.
Yeah, shame on both of us, actually. Yeah, at that situation, he didn't really have much of an option on how to recover. So, like, it was alright. He fucked up his back here. It's so rough.
Come on. Nice. See, Mate knew if he just kept that safe aerial pressure going, he'd eventually hit something. And Peen, in that kill percent, he didn't need to burn limit.
Yeah, and that's something I really like too. Like, if the other Cloud's like just jumping out with down airs, it's like just back air them because like they're linear, like, and you get like horizontal. It's great.
I mean, yeah, shout out to geometry.
Yeah.
Cloud teaching kids good things. And everybody hates him, but you know, I got 100 on my geometry test. But you.
Yeah, like back before the game came out. So is this the point where Mate suddenly turns into like a 60 like stock recovery?
Oh God. Good back air, not gonna take it yet though. Cannot eat another one of those though. Whew.
Ooh, okay.
I like how you can pass the ledge like that.
I really like how Peen didn't burn limit.
Oh, messed up his reversal up B. That definitely would have taken it.
I really don't like how Peen burned limit.
Well, if he had
If
gotten
he
the
did
reverse
it-
correctly,
yeah,
that
it probably would have killed.
Yeah, that's it.
That was
Nice.
good. I love that move.
What'd I tell you? Team 5.
All right, you called it. Absolutely. And I think both of them are going to have to really think because, this isn't really this is actually a situation where stage selection really matters.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because, Peen just showed his prowess on platform stages, so it's very
Right,
unlikely-
Mate's definitely not going to go, okay, no Battlefield, no Lilat.
We'll take
Going
it
back
back to
to
Smashville.
Smashville.
I don't remember who won on this stage, but...
Mate's won twice on this stage.
Oh, well, do they know about Dave's stupid rule, or does that not apply in...
I guess they just don't care.
Alright,
I mean, it's definitely a gentleman's thing.
sure. And Peen's just kind of the guy who's like, yeah, let's just play the game. Like, I'm cool with that.
Right. I like Smashville.
I mean, everybody likes Smashville.
I don't.
You just said you like it.
I was quoting Peen.
You just come onto the game and tell lies, dude?
Of course.
Can we discuss raw side Bs?
No. I mean, that the first one we've seen
No,
in all 5 games?
No, there's been one other. But it's been very...
Sure,
there's
it
been very
missed.
few. I really like them.
Oh, you talking about when they're like delaying off stage?
Yeah, you just like
That's
stand there
crap.
and just like side B.
I think Peen's really caught on to Mate's spacing. Look at that. It's like the 3rd time he's punished him for going for one of the back airs.
It's really nice. It's not actually like... You don't normally think of side B as like the punish option,
Right.
That was
Nice.
very nice.
I'm telling you, Peen's just got the download right now.
Like, you just...
He's like, you're doing cloud things and you're very good at them. But I know you're doing cloud things.
Yeah, and
I'm telling you, it's going to pay off at some point.
I thought he had it right there. Like, I was actually really ready.
And you know, another thing too, Peen practices the Cloud Ditto a lot with Emma.
Yeah, and I think that's definitely...
And
like,
Mate probably
a lot
doesn't practice the Cloud Ditto too much.
I was mentioning this earlier with some people where they were talking about, like, who's your favorite to win? And, it's like, I probably think the 2 Cloud players, but it's all going to be about how that matchup works for both of them.
Right.
Because the experience in a matchup is a big deal, even if it is a ditto.
We want that roll.
Yep.
I'm gonna follow that cloak, son. You should have worn a turtleneck.
You know,
Looking for it.
it's pretty cold out today. Yo, we live in though. All right.
I like how he went low that time.
I mean, you had limit, so like, how were you gonna get punished? Especially with Mate running back like further.
You could
into
run
the
off
stage.
inside beat him.
Yeah,
real
but
quick.
he ran further into the stage, so it was like it's pretty.
Oh,
much
fair
like,
enough.
It's fair to come back. It's free.
Ooh,
Ooh, that's close. Yeah. Okay. I'm surprised that's not killing it, especially with all the rage that Nate has.
Nice.
Have you also noticed like how much safer Peen's playing this set?
Oh,
Or
absolutely.
This game specifically. Like he's almost only going for like direct punishes.
He's like, I know that up air will kill.
Yep.
I'm good.
I tried it earlier. I've seen the ways.
Limit.
It's really good patience.
Next hit's gonna get limit.
That's it. Oh, okay. No.
Nice.
Yo, with the final hit.
Right. That's insane.
Yeah, that was a great set though.
Yeah,
That was
absolutely.
awesome.
I told you, game 5.
I would really not be surprised if we saw both of these players in Grands.
Oh.